Well, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG. My name is Louie, and I'm here with my friend and co-worker, Cole.
Hi, everyone.
Cole is going to help us learn and figure out Star Wars Unlimited. This is the newest in a long line of Star Wars games for trading card game world. But Unlimited is super fun. I'm picking up and learning it right now. I wanted to share it with you. You can pick up product at gamegrove.gg, and if you are in the Hurricane, Taze Valley, West Virginia area, we are playing this on Tuesday nights at the shop, and you can join us this Tuesday for a little pre-release party. So I am playing the Darth Vader deck, and we're going to play the two-player starter kits. I'm playing the Darth Vader deck, and Cole?
I'll be piloting the Luke deck today.
So deck building is pretty interesting in this. We're not going to get into the super nitty gritty, but basically in every deck you choose a leader as well as a base. We are playing with the standard bases that give you basically 30 life, and then your leader is really cool. When you play your leader, you actually get an epic action, and so Darth Vader's epic action is that to control 7 resources, you get to deploy it and flip it over, and then he's a 5/8 damage, and then he also has a regular action that he can do to pay 1 and tap it. And if you played a villain, I guess it's the purple, is that what we call villain?
The black symbol?
Yeah, the black symbol this phase, you can deal 1 damage to a unit and 1 damage to a base. And why don't you go ahead and tell him what Luke does?
So Luke has an action where I can pay 1 and I give a shield token to a hero unit I played this phase. A shield token is a token that represents if it were to take damage, you just remove the shield instead. It's a very good use of tempo.
It's very annoying.
And his flip side is a 4/7 that on attack, I may give a shield to another unit.
And notably, yours flips at 6 resources, where mine flips at 7, correct?
Yep.
So those epic actions you can only do once per game, so only 1 time per game can I turn my Darth Vader leader into an actual, I guess, minion or whatever that fights. So. All right, the only other thing I wanted to highlight that I think is really cool about this game before we get into the gameplay is that we have 2 different battlefields, essentially. Now, what do they call that, Cole?
We call it the space battlefield and the ground battlefield. Okay. And whoever goes first gets to choose which side is which. Okay,
cool. And so it's really interesting. You're going to see cards go on the left or right based on where they are in the location. So it's a kind of fun thing as a Star Wars fan. You're navigating and leading 2 different battlefields, which is pretty unique for the game. And then the other unique thing for the game is the turn system utilizes an initiative token rather than just a turn-based back and forth. At any point during the phase, you can basically pass the rest of your turn in order to take the initiative, which means that the next phase, you get to be the first player in the phase. And that's how the turn-based system works. So Cole's going to walk us through it, and we're going to go ahead and start it off.
We're going to start by, we're going to decide that you get to go first because you've played a little bit less than me.
Great.
We're going to start by drawing 6 cards.
And then would you get a mulligan, correct?
You get 1 mulligan. You have to keep the second hand if you take it.
I'm going to choose to just keep the hand.
I will also choose to keep.
Okay.
You get to put 2 resources down, face down, from your hand into your resource area.
And we do not draw on turn 1. Correct?
You do not.
Every other turn, we will be drawing 2 cards and playing 1 resource, but at the first turn, we get to play 2 resources down, and any card can count as a resource. It doesn't matter. So I will drop down 1, 2. I'll put down these 2 as resources.
I will put these 2.
And then I have the initiative, so I'll go ahead and start off. Tap 2 to play Admiral Ozzel. And Admiral Ozzel is a 2/3, and I can tap him and play an Imperial unit from my hand, paying its cost. It enters ready. And these enter basically tapped because they also have summoning. Well, there's not really a summoning sickness, but they're not ready, basically.
Now, notably about this game, rather than a player taking their full turn, the phase is split between the action and the regroup phase, and during the action phase, we take turns taking actions until the turn is done. I will play an R2-D2. When played, I get to look at the top, and I can either leave it on top or put it on bottom.
Okay.
I will choose to keep that on top.
Cool. Now pass this over to me. I'm going to take the initiative, which means that now I cannot do anything else on my turn.
I will activate my Luke, and I will put the shield token onto R2. Just a reminder, that means that if he were to take damage, I remove the shield token instead.
Cool. I can't do anything, and I assume you're
I will
gonna
take the pass.
Cool.
And we'll both untap, draw 2 cards, and we may put 1 card from our hand face down as a resource.
I will put 1 card down as a resource. I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to play Evader's Lightsaber onto Admiral Azel. This is a upgrade that goes onto a unit. If I had played it onto Darth Vader, I would be able to deal 4 damage, but I didn't. It just gives us +3/+1. Good.
I'm going to play Shoot First. This is an event card. Events are your one-time use cards. They're typically pretty powerful, but you only get 1 use out of this. Shoot First, I will have R2-D2 get +1/+0, and then he gets to attack, and he deals damage before the defender. So he will attack Admiral Azel for 2 damage.
And then do I get to respond? Does it?
He will still deal damage.
Okay,
back,
which gets rid of your shield token. Okay. Okay.
And then on attack, I get to look at the top and either keep it there or put it on bottom. I will put that card on bottom.
Yeah, I'm going to play slower here. I'm going to go ahead and hit R2-D2, which will make us trade. Because I deal 5 damage and you dealt...
You have 4 power.
But I'm actually still alive.
Or, yeah, for toughness, not power.
I'm actually still alive. I just take an extra damage, right?
Yep.
Cool.
I will pay 2 for an Alliance X-Wing. He is a 2/3, and he's a space unit.
Cool. So you can see the battlefield over here is ground, and now over here is space, so these battlefields don't interact with each other at all. I will spend an action to take the initiative token.
I will pass.
Cool. We draw 2.
Yep.
Deal 4 damage to a unit there.
You got it.
With the open fire tactic.
I'll pay 3 for a Cloud City Wingguard. Now this Cloud City Wingguard has Sentinel. That means that the units in its arena have to attack it before it attacks anything else.
I will go ahead and Admiral Azel will attack the unit.
And they will trade.
Importantly, if you notice there, damage sticks over the turn. So all that damage that I took from R2-D2 stuck on Admiral Azel, and now Admiral Azel dies.
I will take the initiative.
Oh, okay. Yep. I will just pass.
All right.
Man, initiative is so strong. I really like that mechanic too.
I do too. I will pay 4 for a General Dodonna. He gives my other friendly rebels +1/+1.
I will pay 4 and play a Grand Moff Tarkin. When played, search the top 5 cards from my deck for up to 2 Imperial cards, reveal them, and then draw them. I'll reveal an Interceptor and a Cell Block Guard, and then the rest of these go on the bottom of my deck.
I will pay 1 and activate Luke and put a shield on General Dodonna.
Okay, so now do I want to pay 1 to get rid of the shield, or do I want to go ahead and take the initiative? I will use Darth Vader's ability to deal 1 damage to this and 1 damage to your base, which will get rid of the shield. While we were editing this, I realized that I did not tell you that you win the game by dealing damage to your opponent's base equal to the number on your opponent's base. Both of our bases are at 30, so once we've dealt 30 damage to our opponent's bases, you win the game. Sorry about that.
I will take the initiative.
Cool. I pass. This should have been tapped. Now it's untapped. That's the hardest thing for me to remember. Coming from a Magic background, it's like...
Playing Magic for X amount of years definitely doesn't help with this habit.
So you can use your epic action now, correct?
Yep. I have reached the threshold for my epic action to let Luke flip.
And that does not cost any mana or resources. It's just a threshold that now he can do.
I'll hit base for 4.
Okay. Yep. So I can't block or anything. He's just chosen to attack with General, I don't know, Donna for 4 damage. Grand Moff Tarkin, I'm going to swing at General Duma.
Sure. Thank you. And Grand Moff Tarkin will die.
Yeah.
I'll pay 2 for a restored Arc 170. This is a 2/3 space unit that has Restore 1. The Restore keyword means that when it attacks, I get to heal my base for that amount.
Now, when Luke enters, he will be ready, correct?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to pay 3. I'm going to play a Cell Block Guard with Sentinel. Again, Sentinel means that he will have to kill off the Cell Block Guard before he can swing at the base.
I'm going to activate Luke and put a shield counter on my restored Arc 170.
I will remove the shield counter with Vader.
Yep. I will flip my leader. He is a 4/7 on attack. Give another unit a shield.
I'll play a TIE Fighter.
Yep. I will attack your Cell Block Guard, and I will put a shield on General Dodonna.
And then I will take the initiative.
Luke took 3 damage.
Oh yeah.
I will pass.
Cool. Okay. I will play a Cell Block Guard.
That is quite unfortunate.
Luke has to get through all the guards in order to hit the base here.
General Dodonna will attack the Cell Block Guard.
I love the theme of this stuff. Okay, so that doesn't kill any. It kills this thing, right?
Yep.
Because it's a 4/4.
And then gets rid of the shield token.
Yeah. I will pay 4. I'll play an Imperial Interceptor, and I'll deal 3 damage to the Arc.
Yep.
When played, deal 3 damage to a space unit.
I will pay 4 and play a System Patrol Craft. It is a 3/4 with Sentinel.
Do I want the initiative or do I want to take Vader? You got 3 resources. Vader flips to a 5/8. I can get rid of Luke right now. But then you're going to take the initiative. But then you waste 3 resources if you take the initiative. I'm going to flip Vader.
Yep.
That's my action, isn't it?
Yes.
Dang it. I may have messed up there.
I will pay 2. And I'm going to Asteroid Sanctuary. This event exhausts an enemy unit, and then I can give a shield token to a friendly unit that costs 3 or less. I cannot give a shield token to anything.
You're exhausting Vader?
Yep.
Dang. Wrecked! I will take the initiative instead of attacking with my TIE Fighter.
I will attack your base for 5, and I will put a shield token on General Dodonna. And then I will pass.
Okay, working with 7. Let's go ahead and get up to 8. Vader will swing at base for 5, and I will deal 2 damage. 2 damage to this guy, which will get rid of the shield.
Yep. I will pay 2 and equip Luke with Luke's lightsaber. This is an upgrade card. It acts almost as an aura from Magic the Gathering, if you're familiar with that. I essentially equip it to a unit I control, and then it has a stat buff down here with sometimes an effect. Luke's lightsaber I attach to a non-vehicle unit. When played, if the unit is Luke Skywalker, I heal all damage from him and give him a shield token. So he will heal up and get a shield token.
Jeez. Oh, that was not an event, right?
Nope.
Okay. That sucks. That shield token's really, really unfortunate.
I'm not too fond when I play against shield tokens. They mess up the game plan quite a lot.
So he is a 7 now, right?
7, 8. He is an 8, 9.
I'm gonna pay 3. I'm gonna cast I Am Your Father on General Donna. So you can either have it take 7 damage, or you can have me draw 3 cards.
I will say no, and you can draw 3. I will attack base for 3.
I will I will play Overwhelming Barrage. This is an event tactic. Give a friendly unit +2/+2 for this phase. So I will give Vader +2/+2. I don't know where these are supposed to go. I guess just right there. Then deal damage equal to its power divided among any number of other units. So I've got 7 damage to deal. I'll deal 1 damage to Skywalker.
Yep.
And then I think that's 2 and 4, which is 7 to kill off the rest of your board.
Yep.
I drew that off of your
that is
draw 3.
So unfortunate.
Well, you're still gonna get a lot of damage on the Death Star here.
I'll play C3PO. When played, I name a number, and I look at the top of my deck. If it's the same number, then I get to reveal it and put it into my hand. I'm sorry, I didn't even reveal. I was gonna say 3, but it's not 3.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
Interceptor for 3 damage.
Yep. I will attack base for 7 and put a shield on C3PO.
I will take the initiative.
I am out of cards and out of action, so I will pass.
Out of carrots and out of sticks. Okay.
What is that from?
The Office.
Ah.
All right, draw 2.
I will not put a land down.
3, 7, 8. Yeah, I think I want to get to 9. Okay.
Tap.
Jeez, I don't know what to do. We haven't played Darth Vader. This is a great game because we haven't both had
Skywalker
Vader and
Vader
out for this long.
Yeah. They normally just die in a turn.
I will attempt at I Am Your Father again. 7 damage to Skywalker.
7 damage.
I love that this is 7 and his toughness is 7. I know right now it's 8, but
I will take the 7.
I love the feeling of that. Like, that card is literally perfect to kill Luke.
I'm about to ruin your day.
That's fine.
I'm going to play Luke's lightsaber. Now, some cards have this diamond next to their name.
Mm-hmm.
That means you can only have one of that card on the field at a time. If you were to play another one of the same name, it's kind of like Legend Rule in Magic. You sacrifice one of them. So I will be getting rid of this Luke's lightsaber, and I will have this Luke's lightsaber heal my Luke and give him a shield.
Oh my god. It's like when he lost his lightsaber and it came back.
Yeah.
And then he cut off Vader's, I don't know, foot? I don't remember. Hand? Definitely hand. That sucked. Okay. So you've got a shield and full health now, huh?
Yep.
And I am frustrated. Alright, so I've got 6 left. So I think the play here is that I gotta move to space. I will play a Gladiator Star Destroyer,
Yep.
giving a unit Sentinel for this phase. I will give Vader Sentinel.
Yeah.
Is this a Sentinel token?
We'll assume
Let's pretend that's a Sentinel token.
That's tragic. I will attack Vader for 7.
Okay.
And I'll get rid of my shield.
So Vader could do 5 damage to Skywalker. No, I think I turn aggro here. I will attack your base to make it 15.
You got it. C3PO will come at Vader. On attack, I will name 3. It is not.
Okay, so C3PO deals the final blow to Darth Vader in an epic sacrifice, I guess you could call it, from Darth Vader.
Why can't we get that in a movie? Have C3PO kill Darth Vader?
Alright, so do you know now this was tapped? Does this come in?
It'll always come in tapped.
Okay. Alright, I will deal 3 damage to your base in the sky.
Yep. I will take the initiative.
Deal 2 damage in the base.
I'm at 10 life.
I pass.
I will not put a land down.
No, actually.
Luke will come at base for 7, and I'll put a shield on C3PO.
7 and 19 is 26. So what's C3PO's power?
He is a 1/4.
Okay, so maybe you have something to pump it in your hand. I'm showing damage here on the board because I've got 10 damage on the board. I'm going to play this as if you don't have the game in your hand because there's nothing I can do. I can attack you and get rid of your shield, but you'll still be able to attack me. So I have to play this as if I'm going to win. So 4, I'm going to play a tie advance. I'm going to give 2 experience tokens to the interceptor.
So he is a 5/4.
Mm-hmm.
I will pay 5. And I will vanquish your Gladiator Star Devastator. It destroys a non-leader unit.
Okay. Okay, I will pay 1 and tap this to get rid of the shield token.
And I'll take 1. I'll attack with C3PO at your base.
For 1, right?
Yep, and I will name 3. It is not 3.
I think I didn't want to do 3 damage. Just I wanted to do 3 CPO. Oh well, I did it. It's done. I will swing at base for 5.
Yep. I will take the initiative. Do you have any way of dealing 1 damage? Oh, that's a 2/1? Never mind. Of dealing...
Well, your base is 30. I'm 4 away, right?
Yep.
I will deal 1 to you. And then... Dang. Man. I will play... I Am Your Father to deal 7 to Luke.
I'll let that happen.
Yeah. I should have done the 1, but it wouldn't matter because you would have just let me draw 3 cards. And I'm out of yeah, in hindsight, I don't drop the 1 here, and now I open fire on Luke.
Yeah.
After you let me do it, but I don't have the 3, and we're gonna untap.
And then I'll swing with Luke for lethal.
Yeah, I guess there's no instance that I can get here, right? No, there's not that good gun. All right, so that was a little bit of a miss, but I think you would have ended up with it anyway, because even if the different scenario there, what made me mess up was thinking that 7, that 1 bonus that Luke had, I just forgot about it.
I think a play that you could have done was potentially just take the initiative there and try and draw into an answer.
Instead of swinging
Yeah.
for the thing. You know what? That would have done it. Because if I take the initiative instead of swing 1, I have it in my hand to open fire on Luke at the start of the turn.
Yeah.
And then you can't win, and then I win it. That just shows you the complexity of the game and the back and forth. We were talking, one of the things people criticize is there's no like instance and that kind of thing, but that's the type of thinking out your plans that I think is really important in the game and really fun.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Hey, anyway, if you want to check out this stuff, head on over to gamegrove.gg if you want to pick up product. I think the game's really fun. I really like the thematic nature of it. And stay tuned on the channel for more videos and more gameplay over the next couple of weeks, because we are just going to keep trying this out and showing it off and having a lot of fun. So we'll probably run it back here, let you know how it goes later. Appreciate you guys. Everyone say bye to Cole.
See you guys later. I'll probably be on the channel again.
We'll see. We'll see if you like it or not. Be kind to the people around you. We'll see you again next video. Thank you for watching.